We interrupt your meal to bring you a big deal. Some of you may recall that during my year as president, it seemed like it was 4 frickin' years, but anyway, I asked Carol to do her classification talk. She started by holding up 4 signs to help all of us pronounce her name. The most important sign was the one that said, "but." When she was a little girl in school, the teachers would teach by putting words in sentences. Hers was, "Carol is my first name, but some people cannot pronounce my last." Today, a bigger version of that little girl is receiving a huge award, the Sovereign's Medal for Volunteers. I had never heard of this until Carol informed me. So what is it? The Sovereign's Medal for Volunteers recognizes exceptional volunteer achievements from across the country and abroad, celebrating a huge range of voluntary contributions. As an official honor created by the Crown, the Sovereign's Medal for Volunteers is part of the Canadian Honours System. The program has incorporated and replaced the Governor-General's Caring Canadian Award, which was created in 1995 by then Governor-General the Right Honourable Romeo LeBlanc. The Chancellery of Honours, part of the Office of the Secretary of the Governor-General, administers the program. Please note, the honour is coming from number 1 Sussex Drive and not number 24. Just saying. Nomination process and eligibility criteria. The Sovereign's Medal for Volunteers recognizes living Canadians who have made a significant, sustained, and unpaid contribution to their community in Canada or abroad. Non-Canadians are also eligible if their contribution brings benefit or honor to Canadians or Canada. Nominations for the Medal for Volunteers are accepted throughout the year by the Chancellery of Honours and received by an advisory committee, which makes recommendations to the Governor-General. Here is a short paragraph called a citation, which reflects the reasons for Carol's medal. Carol Rosdobutko was instrumental in setting up a training program at the Rotary Club of Calgary in 2008, in managing volunteers during fundraising events, coordinating the distribution of Christmas hampers, and planning weekly activities. She has also been a volunteer at the neonatal intensive care unit of the Calgary Children's Hospital and the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation. There are various ways the medal can be presented, but we have decided to go in a different way. And while I realize this may be a stretch, let's just say I'm the Governor-General for a day. I am very pleased to present the honor, the medal, to Carol. Actually, I think we're going to have Luann do that. And I'm very happy to see her friends and associates here to share the moment. This, as Lisa Hewlett said to me, because Lisa's from Toronto, she's her boss, she's here but she was trying to explain to people in Toronto what this is all about. And the US. And she said, this is the equivalent to the United States President's Medal for Volunteerism. So that's pretty big, guys. Congratulations, Carol. Oh. Carol, you want to say a few words?
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so very much. President Ron, guests, and fellow Rotarians. I'm shaking like a leaf. I am honored and humbled to have been awarded the Governor General's Sovereign's Medal for Volunteers. Dr. Bill, thank you for your wonderful words. Luann, thank you. Glad we practiced the other day. Thank you to my dear friend Sophie Armstrong, who was the one that nominated me. And the interesting thing about Sophie is she hadn't known me very long, but she recognized my volunteer spirit. I would also like to thank my parents, who encouraged me at a young age to give back to the community. Fellow Rotarians, thank you for the honor of allowing me to be part of this incredible organization that does so much good in the world. I've always been a helper at heart, and once I became a Rotarian, I realized I'd found my home. With a strong belief in service above self, I get energized knowing I'm making a difference in someone's life. In my opinion, the best part of volunteering is meeting and working alongside amazing people. And some of those amazing people are in this room, great friends and fellow Rotarians. Thank you to my friends and everyone here today for being part of this wonderful acknowledgement of my passion for volunteering. I'm honored and humbled.